Weekdays, 8 a.m., live from the news station. You're watching Good Day Orlando.
Today, students and teachers from Stoneman Douglas High School are in Orlando for a big discussion on school safety.
They're trying to paint a picture of what they went through during the shooting and how to prevent, hopefully, something like that from ever happening again. Let's check in with the news station's Dana J. She is live with more on their visit. Dana?
Well, good morning, you guys. And yeah, this panel of students and teachers and parents from Parkland will be addressing about 800 people from the National Center for Victims of Crime. And the panel has been organized by our guest, Mike Haggard. And Mike is an attorney who works with victims regularly. Tell me, what's unique about this panel that we're going to hear from today? We've heard from a lot of folks from Parkland, but what's so unique about these folks?
Well, you've got the combination of students that are returning to school this year. We've got a sophomore there that's returning, and we've got teachers. Teachers who've been there for many years, teachers who will describe really what it's like to be there and the changes, but how it feels, that just feeling of being back there again. And then we obviously have some parents who suffered the biggest loss you could suffer, losing their child.
And you've been preparing for this panel. What are the first couple of questions that you want them to answer for the people who will be here today?
Well, we want no one to forget what happened. So each one of these panels is going to describe how difficult it was to do, but on February 14th, where they were and what their experience was. And then to really reach out to folks who don't think it can happen to them. You know, everybody, we're sitting here on September 6th, and everyone who has a kid, their kid is at school today. And it's sad to say their kid is at risk. As they're in math class, as they're in English class, anywhere in the United States, they are at risk. And these parents, these teachers want everyone to know that, and what are we going to do about it? What are we going to change? Because they're still there. They didn't run away from teaching. That's their passion, that's their calling, and they're still there to make a change, but they want everyone to know we all have to do it together.
Now we're going to have victims advocates, law enforcement, also some attorneys in the room. What do you hope that they take back very quickly to their communities? Because we have 800 people here who might be able to make an influence.
Well, what's great about this group here at the National Center is from all over the country and even the U.S. territories. And it's folks that are so dedicated to victims. That's what they've done their whole life. And so reaching this group really reaches every community across the United States, because these are the folks that are on the front line. We want them to go back understanding, you know, we have issues with domestic violence, we have issues with violent crime, but this is the epidemic of our time, and that they can get out there and change their communities with regard to funding for school security, with regard to funding to mental health, and other debates that we're having over this issue. Because the one thing about this issue is everybody wants it solved. There can be different sides on different issues, but there's no one in this country who doesn't want our kids to be safe so that we can educate them.
Very good. Mike Haggard, thank you very much for your time. And you guys, we're going to be covering this. We'll have it live on Facebook and a report later on this afternoon as well. Back to you.